Good morning! It's walking time. I'm doing the same thing I did in a previous video, using my front camera instead of my back camera. I'm not gonna switch my hand. I almost just switched it over. There's no need, girl. You're good. I'm on the track today because there's no one doing work as of right now. It is like 7:45. Okay, girl. 7:45, and I'm going to a group fitness class this morning at 9:30. It's my first time going to one. It's my first time going into the YMCA as a member. And because I'm an employee, I have like an employee membership, but I haven't used it before. And I hope it works because I guess I like signed up too quickly because I got the email and I was like, oh my gosh, let me do this right now because I had time. And then I got an email saying like, hey, we saw your membership like request come in and you must have accidentally selected employee. Like, please select another one. I was like, no, it wasn't an accident. And like in that email, they said they deactivated the account. I was like, no, it wasn't an accident. Like, sorry, I just did it too quickly, but I'm an employee. But the thing is, I haven't actually like started yet. I haven't worked yet. So I don't know if it will work, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go and see, look at me switching hands. I do want to talk about something, which is embarrassment and the feeling of embarrassment and where that comes from. Because some people don't feel embarrassed ever, and then some people feel it every second of every day. I lean more towards every second of every day. There's just some like underlying something wrong with me where I'm embarrassed. And about what? Nothing. I don't know. I don't have anything to be embarrassed about that I know of. But I do constantly feel embarrassed or shame or guilt. I always feel like I've done something wrong and I'm embarrassing. What is that? I don't know, is that just being in your 20s? Probably. But with that, like, why am I embarrassed? Like, there's something about going to the YMCA, scanning my barcode, and it not working, and me having to talk and explain to the front desk person, that feels embarrassing. Why would that be embarrassing? Like, it's obviously there was a misunderstanding, and in my mind it has been corrected. And if it's not, that's okay. We'll just correct it again. That's not embarrassing. But for me, I think it would be embarrassing if I got all the way there and went inside and it didn't work. Similarly, I have never taken a group fitness class at the YMCA. And I'm sure like 9:30 classes on weekdays are people who like go regularly because, you know, it's like normal, or usually people are at work at this time. So the people who go to these classes probably either do shift work or like don't work in the morning or don't work at all. So they probably like regularly go to this class or at classes at this time. So they probably all know each other, and I'm going to be new. And I don't know. So previously when I did group fitness classes, sometimes the stuff you need for the class would already be set up for you. Again, look at this. Sometimes the stuff for the class would already be set up for you, especially for a class like body pump, because there's so much equipment that you need. You need a bench, and then the loading little barbell plate, the loading barbell, and then like free weights, not dumbbells, they're like specific Les Mills shaped ones anyway. And usually where I used to take classes, they would set that out for you. But then if it was a class like Pilates or yoga or some other like dumbbell strength class, you'd have to get there a little bit early to like set up your spot. And spots, I bet they all have spots I like to stand in. What if I get there before other people and then I accidentally stand in someone's spot? That would be awful. I don't want to do that. And like with my stuff, do they put their stuff somewhere? Like my keys and my wallet and my phone. Where do I put all that? I don't know. I've never been there before. Never taken a class before. So I'm not even nervous. Like, I'm excited to go and do it. I just feel like I'm going to embarrass myself, which I'm not. Why would any of that be embarrassing? I don't know. There's just something in here. I wonder if anyone else feels that way. Like, do you feel, are you more susceptible to feeling embarrassed? Because some people don't feel it at all. And I wish I was like, well, I don't wish I didn't feel it at all. Sometimes when you do something embarrassing, you need to feel embarrassed. But not all the time. And yeah, I wish I could just do things and not feel embarrassed. But I mean, to be fair, I feel like I'm pretty good. I don't know. It's hard to do self-assessments. People are really bad at doing self-assessments. Self-report data, self-report surveys, self-report anything. Like, especially like personality assessments. People are really bad at it. Because you think you know yourself. And you do. But I feel like I'm so fluid because I'm fake. That I feel like I do adapt to circumstances. I adapt to people around me. But the core of who I am, I guess, stays the same. Anyway, I am excited to go. I will let y'all know how it goes. Maybe I'll put a clip in after I'm done and let you know if I felt embarrassed or if anything embarrassing happened. Because I could actually embarrass myself and like fall or trip or who knows. But I'm excited to take a body pump class in person with real people. And like actually hear the music. I think it'll be good. I think it'll suck. And then I also have to do that later today. Like, I am signed up to become a body pump instructor. So you have to take the initial training for it. And I got on my pre-work stuff and I haven't started that yet. So I need to start that. I think it's due Monday. So I'm going to try to do it probably tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe today. Maybe a little bit today. Or Saturday. It's only Thursday. Who knows? I don't like doing things on the last day they're due. I'm not a procrastinator. I hate people that procrastinate. I hate people who like they use the deadline as like the day to turn something in. Before the deadline, always. Because that way, like, if you did something wrong or like if you need to edit, change, whatever, you still have time. If you turn it in on the final deadline date and they're like, this is completely wrong, then what? That would be awful. So I do try to do things before deadlines, always. I just can't understand procrastination. I do understand being motivated by being time bound. That makes sense to me. But then choosing to just actually wait until the last possible second to do it, wouldn't that just make you even more anxious? And probably yes. And again, that's probably what's motivating you to do it to begin with. But I think you would find much more peace just starting it like a day earlier. Just like a rough outline of whatever it is you have to do. Make a to-do list, make an action plan, whatever it is. You'll feel much better. Promise. And you can set arbitrary time rules for yourself. I know some people are like, but it's not actually real, so I don't actually follow it. Make it real. Make a consequence. I don't know. It's your life. Do whatever you want, girl. What's another thing that's on my mind this morning? It's really just that I am constantly embarrassed. But I'm not like nervous to go. I feel as though I'm going to be embarrassed. Don't know why. I mean, I don't have anything super chatty to talk about this morning. But I will let you know how it goes afterwards. And so I'm walking now for about an hour. I'm gonna go home, freshen up a little bit, collect myself, and then head over to the YMCA, take the class. It's an hour-long class. Then I'm gonna go to the grocery store and get some ground turkey and rice cakes and probably a pineapple and blueberries, and chef all that up. I'll cut the pineapple when I get home and get that sitting in the fridge. I'll probably either go ahead and make the ground turkey. I don't know, actually. We'll see on that. And then what else? And then I'll probably, depending on what time it is once I finish all that, I will probably tan and read if the weather is nice. Look at my forehead. If the weather is nice, I will tan and read for a little bit, and then make food again and eat, and then do something. Either do my Les Mills pre-work, or I have some like financial planning stuff I need to do, update some of my Google Sheets, and get an idea of what I'm rocking with. Which I am excited to keep doing that more because I'm starting a new job, and then I have this side job now too, just like what that'll do to my gross income. We'll see long term the effects of that. And yeah, like benefits are different, all that stuff. So excited. And then yeah, I guess that'll be it for the day. And I'm sure I'll go on another walk again later today. So yeah, maybe I'll take you along for the ride. Maybe we'll do a whole day together. So this is my morning. I'm going on a walk. I'm walking for probably like an hour. And then I'll see you when I'm on the way to the YMCA, or once I'm out of the YMCA, whichever I want, or both. Who knows? See you soon. Hi. Okay, I didn't film any of that actually, but I went to the Y and everything went well. I didn't have to I scanned I'm cutting a pineapple, by the way. I scanned my little scanner cardy thingy and it worked perfect. And went to the class, and this sweet woman named Claire helped me get all set up, showed me where everything is. She wasn't the instructor, she was just, I guess, someone who works out in there a lot, and she was so kind to me when she didn't have to do that. So that was really great. And yeah, the class was good. Then I introduced myself to the instructor afterwards and just kind of told her, because it was a body pump class and I'm taking my body pump training next weekend. And so yeah, I just told her who I was and that I'm starting soon, and I never got embarrassed even one time. Wow. So this is a good pineapple, I think. It's hard to tell. I mean, obviously it's the summer season now, so they all should be good, but this is how I cut them. I quarter, I take off the top and the bottom of the pineapple, and then I quarter it, and I take out the core from each quarter. And then, yeah, I don't really know what you can see from that angle. But I do this, and then I score it. So I'll score it down the middle, and then across all the sides, and I'll just scoop off the skin, if that makes sense. But yeah, so now that that's done, I'm going to cut this pineapple up, have a little snack. Not of pineapple, I need it to be cold before I eat it. But I think I will, yeah, probably go outside. It's looking as though it is going to get pretty cloudy in just a second, but I mean, if I can sit outside and tan while I read, I do like to do that most days. So I will attempt that for sure. But again, it's looking like it's going to be kind of cloudy, so not much tanning can go on. And then I'll cut through the other side. Just be careful with your little fingers with knives. Y'all know, you're an adult probably. I always click that this video is not made for kids. It's not that it'd be inappropriate for kids, I don't know. See, look. And then it's just the skin left. Don't need to eat that part. All done. Pretty easy. And what this pineapple was at Aldi, $1 something, pretty cheap. And you get like if you shop at Publix, you probably get a yield like from one pineapple of like, you know, a pre-cut chunks, like a good amount of pineapple, honestly. And like pre-cut pineapple from Publix is like expensive. And obviously it's because, yeah, someone had to like physically cut it up, like the labor of it all, you know, which fair enough. It's also like, I don't know, they really do charge a premium for the fruit. Of the pre-cut variety, I mean. And again, just made it about 2 more quarters. And yeah, this genuinely doesn't take that long, but I do sometimes appreciate the convenience of a pre-cut fruit. If it's on BOGO, like last week, pre-cut watermelon was on BOGO. And I'll get it, like especially just a little tub, because with watermelon, if I cut up a whole watermelon, I'll eat the whole watermelon. I have a problem. That's another video. My binge eating. Are you allowed to say that on YouTube? I don't know. I don't know what you're allowed to talk about or not. Eek. But yeah, my favorite fruit is a pineapple for sure. Second favorite is probably still watermelon, but blueberries have gotten up there. I got a pint of blueberries today also that I will consume at some point today. But I don't love strawberries. I love strawberry flavored things, but I don't love strawberries themselves. Just like texturally, they're not my favorite. Like unless they're super sweet, like they're just not fantastic to me. And even like same with pineapple, like if you get it, I am not interested in, well, that's the thing, I'm not really interested in off-season fruit in general, I guess. Like, you know, obviously if it's not in season, I don't necessarily want to eat it, I guess. Trying to get all this out. Can't get these last 2 little chunkies. Come on. And ta-da! Sometimes you get the little bad bits on it. Don't want the bad bits. Okay. So now that's all cut up. And then I throw this away by throwing it off of our back porch. Because you have to feed the soil. I don't know. Anyway, hope you enjoyed me cutting up this pineapple. And yeah, maybe I'll show you my like tanning setup. But again, it's looking pretty cloudy, so I don't know if that's gonna happen. So stay tuned. Hi. Okay, so I ended up tanning and reading outside. I'm reading The Grave Robber. It's a book I showed in one of my previous videos. But I just can't, I just forget. I don't carry my phone around with me, so I just forget to update you on what I'm doing throughout the day. So I don't think vloggy style, day in my lifey style is for me, because I try to not be on my phone. I don't want to prompt myself to get on my phone, if that makes sense. So I think this will be where the video ends for today. And tomorrow will be another day. Tomorrow will be Friday, and I have work next week, and I'm scared. I'm not scared. I just don't want to work ever. Okay. Okay, love you, bye.